Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys a new crazy video and a new crazy team to go along with it. So recently I made a team based off of every Pokemon that Wolfie Glick had rated as F rank. Not every Pokemon, but 6 of them. And so I'm going to do same thing with a different YouTuber. Jaime Boyt, I think. Ranked every single Pokemon competitively, and I'm going to make a team off of the ones he deemed were F rank. So the worst possible ranking he could give him. And let me go quick little breakdown of the team. We have Masquerade with Tailwind, Focus Sash as an item. It's basically there to set up the wind and take a hit, and hopefully survive and just hit him with Ice Beams and Hydro Pumps and all that good stuff. Next we got Spidops. Sticky Web's the main reason we have it. It's more speed control. It's also here to break subs. Or not sub, I'm sorry. It's here to break screens. And Skitter Smack, it lowers the attack of the enemy. Yeah, that's the main thing it does. It's not a very good Pokemon. There's a reason it's like this. Like its ability, Stake Out, doesn't really help. You know, it's not the best Pokemon in the world. Moving on to I think a Pokemon that I don't think deserves an F rank, but at least like a D ranking, is Ampharos. It's a Life Orb. Mine is Life Orb. I'm gonna give it Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt, and Focus Blast, and it's pretty hard actually with a 115 attack. Speed is 55, so you got two options with it. I decided to go with the. I know I'm thinking about it. It's probably the bad option, but I could have gone either bulky, which is what I would, as I did, or I could have got its speed up to 107 and threw up a tailwind, which is a really nice speed. Under tailwind, it makes it faster than a lot of threats, and it would turn it to a speedy attacker, I guess. But what I decided to do against that is give it max HP, make it a bulky attacker, so it can always take at least one hit, sometimes two. It's unlikely though, and hopefully operate it under Trick Room. Okay, my Trick Room sitter is Hypno. He's going to use Reflect, Psychic, stuff like that. Honestly, I don't think it. I could try to use also Spidops and Masquerain to make Ampharos go first, but it's hard when he's just so slow, sitting at a 55. Next Pokemon is Alola Mola. A Pokemon I have never used in any format before. I made it as bulky as I can. I maxed out its defense because I'm gonna just put all the eggs in that basket. And then I had gave it Light Screen, Helping Hand, Body Slam, and Icy Wind. It's just the problem with it is it's the only thing it can do is do support. Like it's not doing any damage whatsoever. Even though it's got two attacking moves, that's not gonna do a lot with that. Like I guess Chilling Water might not be bad with it either, but I'm gonna go with Icy Wind because I think speed control is a little bit more important than survivability of these Pokemon because they're not the bulkiest Pokemon. Case in point right here is Zangoose. So Zangoose I think is the best Pokemon I have. The reason I have that is it's Toxic Boost, which basically it guts, but only with Toxic. With Toxic Orb guarantees it'll be Toxic as long as I protect the first turn. I'm getting a Facade because that doubles into a 140 power move. And with the Terra boost or just regular stab, it's going to do a whole heaps of damage. Close combat for cover, that's nice to have. You know, ghost types can wall this guy, but whatever. And then we're going to go with Gunk Shot for the last move. So he's got a high chance to poison the target. Pretty good Pokemon. Let me show you how this team worked out. Alright, so obviously didn't work. Trying to play to each of these Pokemon's strengths does not work very easily. There's a reason they're all considered F ranked by this YouTuber Jaime Boyt. The problem is that my challenge here is to try to win with him, and I want to win twice at least to say that like it wasn't just a fluke at the first time. That's actually possible to do it. So I'm gonna switch strategies here and switch gears. So my main idea here, something crazy, all right, and it's centered around Alola. Why? It's like one of the worst Pokemon you have here. Okay, but it has this move called Soak. So it changes the target's type to water type. Okay, why does that matter? Well, if I pair this with Whirlpool, it's going to trap the Pokemon in, and then I can soak them and turn them to a water type. Okay, that's 2 steps just to change someone to a water type. Big deal. Well, I have this Pokemon named Ampharos. And what can Ampharos do? He can blast them with Stab, all electric moves. That's doubling their damage. He's got 115 special attack right here. And that's going to take out just about anything, except for the bulkiest of bulky Pokemon that's ever been bulky. So the problem is, the strategy sucks because, well, they're just going to ignore the Alomola, and they're just going to hit this guy with all the damage they can. Like, he's threatening. Alomola is not. All it can do is some support stuff. Alright, so what I have to do, set up with Trick Room. Okay. Trick Room set up. Alomola is going to be slower than Ampharos with a negative speed stat. So now, under Trick Room, it's faster than Ampharos. Okay, what does that mean? So that means the same turn I can change them to a water type, and then right after that, Ampharos hits him with Electrode move, takes him down. Okay, that's the strategy, I suppose. Let's see if I can get this to work. The only problem is that, well, they're still gonna get at least one shot in Ampharos. It's like, all right, that means we're gonna have someone else who can fulfill the role as Ampharos, and Zangoose isn't gonna cut it. He's too fast. If I want to make a 0 speed one, a negative speed one, maybe this would work. I don't like that though, because he's all about setting up and then being fast and hitting hard. So I have to change it for a different F rank Pokemon. Where is it? This F rank Pokemon is Oinkoloink. Why? Well, it's slow. It's a lot of HP and it hits actually fairly hard with 100 attack stat. So let's give it a choice band. Does a lot of damage. Now all it needs is to deal an electric or a grass type move. And it just so happens it learns Speed Bomb. Now obviously I don't just try to like, it's not consistent with Speed Bomb. It's going to play rough as well. And Stomping Tantrum. Stuff like that. But like this is my crazy strategy, I guess. And let me show you guys how it goes. So after losing match after match after match, I want to give up. My old goal is thrown out the window. At this point, I think that Jaime Boyt is a better judge of F-rank Pokemon than Wolfie, simply because this is really hard to win. It's a lot harder to win. But also, I just want to win one single game with this team, and that's what I've decided to put my nose to the grindstone to do. And what happens on my final match, you'll see. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to showcase a very special team. Recently a pretty big Pokemon YouTuber. Alright everyone, thanks for watching the video and hope to see you again next time.